For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you a bit of a review video on a brand new product from Dometic. So with me here today, I've got the Dometic Windbreak. So this windbreak is designed to kind of match Dometic's kind of Stugger awning, but it can be used for any sort of else. It almost takes over from the kind of the Pro windbreak that kind of was in Dometic/Campers range for numerous years. So what they've kind of done is for the new season, we've actually upgraded the material so it's a bit more robust, can be left on more sort of, shall we say, permanent pitches. But I think there's a few updates as well, and we'll kind of go through that essentially. So one of the joys of it actually is you can make it as long as short as you kind of want. So you can buy the windbreak itself in a 1-panel or 3-panel version, and you can even buy an interconnecting door itself. So each panel tends to be about 153 centimeters, so we'll call it 150 for argument's sake. So with a 3-panel, our total length is 460, or you can buy the single panels again to add 150-ish, on and on and on. So it can be as long or as short as you like. The door itself that you can buy actually zips on, so it interconnects one to another, and that's about 1 meter in terms of the door as well. So again, it works really nicely. The thing that makes this different to what it previously was, as I said, is the upgrade on the fabric. So what they actually use is, again, it's using their the Rest material. So the Rest fabric is a really strong polypropylene material. It's actually been taken some out of the medical industry because it's the way it kind of is very easy clean, but more important is the durability of it. It's designed that you can kind of use it for a sighted pitch if you really wanted to. It has the capability to withstand long exposure to sunlight. It's very robust in terms of fabric as well, and more importantly in terms of waterproofness, it's ideal. So the material itself has almost like a rough and smooth side. So one thing you find is that with the smooth side, water can just bead off really nicely, and then with the rough, it kind of absorbs a little bit of the moisture. So if you were inside of, say, an awning, like the Stugger behind me, it works really well. We've got these beautiful crystal clear PVC windows, and actually the thick grade of the PVC is, again, is really quite impressive. Fairly simple to pitch. You've only got upright poles, we'll call these ridge poles, and then we've actually got guide poles, or what you want to call them, upright support poles is what they're probably most likely called. And the joys of that means you can create any shape you want. So like we have here, where I've just created a little bit of an L shape, because you've got a solid pole on the outside, I haven't got to worry about any guy lines coming internally, so I can create whatever shape I like, and my internal space is my internal space. I'm not sacrificing by having a guy rope in the middle of my chair area, so again, that works really quite nicely. The overall height of it is 140 to the top there, so you can see kind of how that works. But I think it's just the finish on it, like having that, it just has a real kind of classy look on the outside. Each upright comes included with a pole. You can buy the upright support poles additionally as well, if you really wanted to. And you do, again, because you've got the capability to alter the angle, you can pretty much create the shape and also almost the lean of what you want. So if you are on an even pitch, that is easily tensioned, obviously, because it's poled. Once it's up, it's pretty rock solid, to be fair. Like I say, you have the option if you wanted to add extra ones onto it, but as a rule of thumb, I think personally it's perfectly fine. You've also got a little mesh pocket located in here, so you want to put something in there, and it's on either end of that as well. And again, you've got the clips. You can actually buy a connector as well if you wanted to connect it onto your motorhome or onto a caravan, so you can try and create that perfect enclosure around the outside of your pitch, really. You've got a foot which you can basically put the base plate in first, so you can pitch that out and then you can assemble it from there. That works really quite well. And where the frame kind of interlocks, the ridge pole holds down the sort of support pole, we'll call it, so it holds it in place. So again, you haven't got any juddery. Again, when you get it pitched sort of properly, it looks really quite nice. And I think because of kind of the general neutral colour of it, I think it can go with any kind of awning. It doesn't necessarily be a Dometic awning as such. I think it works quite well. Packs down to a decent sort of size. Comes in its own carry bag as well. But I think as a whole, I don't know, I say just that classy look, which I really do quite like. It's because of the fabric. It's it's not necessarily probably the cheapest. It's probably going to be cheaper than kind of your Isabella windbreak as such, and it's probably a little bit more seamless to connect it onto it. But I think as a whole, and it will match the fabric of the roof of any of the sort of rest or stay awnings or rest awnings. So you've got the benefit of those as well. So it can match the roof of the Dometics collection, so it's worthwhile. But for more information, of course, check the link below this video, take you straight through to our website. We've got things like pack sizes, floor dimensions, each panel size, that sort of stuff, and small little features that I have mentioned on this. You do get some plastic peg as standard, but definitely a rock peg is probably worth purchasing as an extra. That's one thing I would recommend. But no, on the whole, I think very simple, very easy. It's a recipe that we've known works for a long time with the old Pro version, but this is a sort of next level up in terms of specification of the material itself, which is, yeah, ideally what you want, something that's going to last you, maybe not a lifetime, but certainly a long time. But by all means, let us know what you think of it as well. So feel free to comment in the box below. It's great to hear from you, be it good, bad, or ugly from that point. But hopefully it's been helpful. But that's been our little video review on Dometic's new windbreak in their fabric.